Hey guys, John here. So today we're going to take a look at the Player of the Week cards that came out today. Oh, sorry, for you guys, yeah, today. Is it today or no, tomorrow? Yesterday, sorry. That came out yesterday. I'm so confused. So sorry. The Team of the Week that came out, I have spun for all of them. So, yeah. So I'm going to not going to make it long. I'm just going to go through the cards that really stood out to me. Odegaard stood out to me, number one. I'd say I tried him in a middle, I tried him in a wide area. I think for me, as a wide centre mid, he felt the best. That was his best position. So I think playing him as a wide centre mid with maybe like a right winger ahead of him or would be very, very good. Or yeah, so I did notice with Odegaard, the kicking power, I noticed that. The finishing, the tight possession, I noticed the defensive engagement and aggression on this card, considering the fact he's out of form right now, so he doesn't get a +3 boost on ball control, finishing, kicking power, physical contact. But even without the boost, he felt really great. So I can imagine how he feels with the boost, especially with kicking power going to like what 92. But yeah, it definitely felt really good. We did score a goal with him as well. Actually, I can show you the clip. Actually, so if I go to media. Then play the recent clip. As you can see, you can see how how when I switch off to him, he drops back to kind of help out the defense. So he kind of drops from a center mid to like a right mid, which is really, really interesting. And you can see he drops into right mid, but he's a wide center mid, and we're able to twinkle our way to goal, little body feint and the kicking power, and we score. So yeah, he's a very good card. I also noticed Jude Bellingham. I don't really think there's much to talk about Jude Bellingham. I think this is probably one of the first ones that came out, I believe. He does have really good ball control, low passing, and good aggression and decent defensive engagement, speed, and stamina, and also finishing. Considering the fact that he is a whole player, and whole players tend to drop deep if you don't put an instruction on them. So I think it's a very good balance with the defensive engagement and aggression. So as you can imagine, Jude Bellingham is Jude Bellingham. You can't really go wrong with him. But if you don't have a Jude Bellingham, this is a very, very good card to have. But yeah, so and then there was also, by the way, this Theo Hernandez is arguably like fake. He goes off the pitch sometimes, but like when I need him to defend, he's just there. I don't know if it's a player ID, I don't know what it is, but he's normally always back to defend. Sometimes he even defends as a centre back, a left back, or even a midfielder sometimes. So I was very, very happy that with this card, definitely worth spinning for this card. And then I put some on the bench I believe that were useful. Van Dijk was Van Dijk. If you don't have the Showtime Van Dijk, I highly recommend this one. Obviously this one doesn't have fighting spirit, but it's still as good as the other one. Obviously low on the stamina, but decent. Maybe sub to have on the bench if you don't want to start him. Decent card. And yeah. And then the last one, I believe, who was like a really good standout card for me was Declan Rice. Probably, in my opinion, the best card he's ever got in the game. So I definitely wouldn't miss out on this card. He's got good passing, good tight possession, good ball control, very good defending, very good stamina, decent pace, good physical contact. And he's on C form, so he doesn't get the boost right now, but he'd normally get a boost in low pass, lofted pass, curl, and kicking power. So his passing could be a lot better, which I believe, because without the he doesn't have through passing or one touch pass, but he has weighted pass and low lofted pass as well as pinpoint crossing. So those should compensate for the through passing and one touch pass, as I'm going to show you in the video as well. I think I do have another video of him being using the weighted pass. So you can see we win the ball back with Rodri, and we thread a pass through the gap. But this is a manual pass. I understand sometimes it might not work for you guys, but it was a nice pass, as you can see, and we're through on goal. Yeah. So definitely definitely a very good card. Probably the best Declan Rice card we've had, apart from the old one that came out a while ago. That's like this one. We had one that was like this one, a Declan Rice. It was a centre back, I think. You could play him centre back. I have no idea. But yeah, I think this is probably the best Declan Rice we've had in a while. Odegaard too as well. I think this one's better than the Classic 10 one. Although I did like the Classic 10 one. Classic 10 was really up there for me. But this one with the kicking power and it just makes sense, you know. Oh, and then yeah, I think those are the ones that really stood out to me. We can take a look at the other ones though. We did have a Kivior, but we didn't really use him. Haaland's also there. I think this Haaland's good. I think if we compare him to the other Player of the Week one, I think this one is better than the Player of the Week one than the Goal Poacher one. They have different play styles. But the only thing is, on the Fox in the Box one, he's actually meant to be a super sub because his stamina is quite bad. As you see, 77. But on the ball, he's better than the Goal Poacher one. And plus, he's not a booster. So yeah, he does have 99 finishing by default. And obviously, he gets the very high weak foot compared to the Goal Poacher one. So yeah, and he has super sub. But I prefer the Goal Poacher one because he comes with aerial superiority. And he comes with a long-range curler compared to the Fox in the Box one. So I don't think this one's better than the Goal Poacher one, but it's definitely a good shout. Theo Hernandez as well was another card I saw. I mean, Lucas Hernandez, his brother, was another card I saw. You can play centre-back, and based on those stats, he looks quite good. Good pace, good acceleration. In fact, he might be the actually like most defensive left-back after Costa Curry you can get. Got ordered everything in the 90s. In terms of like when I say that, I don't mean in terms of like there's obviously other Araujos and other stuff like that, but I'm talking in terms of like the lower level semi/free cards you could have got, because if you got a free team Player of the Week spin, you could have got him. So definitely a good card overall. And if you had his GP card from like eFootball 22, this could be up there with it as well. A bit the form, I wish it was unwavering. But he's got very good skills, as you can see. But yeah, he was okay. I'm just going to bring the other guy in, Theo Hernandez. Right. Modric was a box-to-box, so something different. I guess this whole pack has been a mix of different playstyles, you know, and different things. But yeah, that's all there is to talk about those cards. But I do want to quickly talk about the Rudiger, the Barcelona pack that came out. A lot of people, I know I was meant to make a video, but I didn't. I'm just gonna quickly make a good video, or a quick like little subsection of this video. Right, I'll start with Gundogan. Gundogan, he feels really good on the ball. I'm not gonna lie to you. He feels really, really good on the ball. And obviously there was a Classic 10 version that came out. That's very good as well. But I think this one with the box-to-box, who can play CDM, centre mid, and cam. With I don't think box-to-box is active in AMF, but it's active in CMF and DMF. I think in CMF, like this card is up there. It's insane. On the ball, that is. Like on the ball, you can't touch him. Maybe it's a player ID, I don't know what it is. Even with 81 balance, he just feels really good. He has good physical contact, good aggression, very good tight possession and ball control. So that definitely does play a factor, but he felt insane on the ball. High weak foot, he's got double touch soul control, one touch pass, through pass, weighted pass, and of course he has track back. Like this card has all the skills you need to be good. I think if I just show you the goal we scored, yeah. So it's the same clip as the Declan Rice assist, but as Declan Rice pass. But as you can see, look at where Gundogan starts. So if I pause the clip here, right, you can see him he's number 14 on the pitch right now. You can see him make his way towards the box quite late, and as you can see, look where he's now at the bottom left of the screen. So that's the box-to-box coming into play. We're able to get the ball, and this is what I mean by you can't push him off the ball, man. Look at him. He feels really, really good. And then yeah, so he felt really good. Instant ball control, good maybe because of the physical contact and the aggression. He was able to hold off that player like he was nothing. But definitely felt good. I'm not gonna lie to you, felt great on the ball. And then last but not least, I think this card right here, I don't know if you guys, I went through the pack just for this card. Just for this one card, I went through the whole pack. This is the best Rudiger we've ever gotten on eFootball. Like, this is a card that if you didn't get him, fair enough. You maybe didn't want to spin all the way for him and get him, but I think him and obviously Gundogan. I think Gundogan you can kind of say I'm not going to spin for him. I understand, but this card right here, mate, this card is fake. We have a Rudiger with high 88 speed, which is normal. All the Rudigers are fast. Fair enough. We have a Rudiger with decent acceleration, good physical contact, and guess what? He has 88 stamina. We have a Rudiger with stamina above 80. This is insane. And then to top it off, we have Rudiger with high defensive awareness, high tackling, high aggression, and very decent / good defensive engagement. So this Rudiger is the best, in my opinion, the best CB you can get that is not a legend. Or an epic. Unwavering form, high weak foot. He uses his weak foot quite often, or occasionally, as it says there. He's got low lofted pass, man marking, heading, blocker, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, acrobatic clearance, and fighting spirit. He has literally all the skills you need. I have him on my, as you can see, I have him on my Player of the Week account. And I've also used him on my main account. So yeah, this card is, if you missed out on it, if you didn't spin for him, I hear it, I understand. But if you did spin for it, I'd say just like, he's up there. He has all the skills, all the stats to back it up this time. You can't, like, if he was good without the stats, imagine how good he is with the stats. That's all I'm saying. Very, very good card. Obviously, you can't add skills to him. Fair enough. That's cool. But he doesn't need skills. He's that good. And he can kind of play left back as well. So I was really impressed with him. Rodri again, I was really impressed with him. I think after he's been out of packs, he's been even more insane. Dani Olmo was okay. Felt alright. By the way, this Pedri feels insane. And yeah, I think that's it really. There's no one else to review. I will say that I'm really hoping that they release the Team 2 of the UCL Player of the Week. I'm really hoping there's a Gvardiol in there. That'd be really cool. I will spin for him if he is there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.